Hello guys, welcome to DTW Tutorials. Welcome. Okay, so in today's video, I'm going to be taking you through sine rule, okay, and where to apply it, and we're going to solve two WAEC past questions on sine rule, okay. And why the need to learn about sine rule? Because definitely in your bearing, you need your sine rule, you need your cosine rule. So I'm going to treat sine rule, cosine rule, then I'm going to do some examples WAEC past questions on bearing, okay. So you really need to know all about the sine rule. And please, if it's your first time on this channel, please click the subscribe button and also give this video a thumbs up. And if you have any questions, please feel free to comment in the comment section below. And also you can also share this video with your friends in school, all right, preparing for the forthcoming WAEC exam. All right, okay. So now, where do you apply your sine rule? Now, you know you have different types of triangles. You have your right angle triangles, okay, you have an acute angle triangle, you have your obtuse angle triangle. So you apply sine rule when it comes to your acute angle, okay, angle triangle, okay, or when you have an obtuse angled triangle. Okay, let me just put this triangle, okay, abbreviate. So what's an acute angle triangle? This is a triangle where each of the angles are not up to what, 90 degrees, but when you sum them all up, you're going to get what, 180. Okay, so you have a triangle like this. Let's say you have this, an acute angle where each of them is not up to what, 90 degrees. Sorry for this line here, it's not quite straight. All right, sorry. Okay, so this angle is less than 90, this angle here is also less than 90, this angle is also less than 90. So you call this an acute angle triangle. Okay, now what's an obtuse angle triangle? Is where one angle is obtuse and the remaining two are acute. What does this mean? When an angle is obtuse, what does it mean? It means that it is what, greater than 90 but less than what, 180. So this, okay, so where this angle here is what, greater than what, 90. All right, it is what, greater than 90 but less than what, 180. All right, so and this angle here is less than what, 90, and this angle here is less than what, 90. So this is a what, an obtuse what, angle triangle. Okay, where one angle is obtuse and the remaining two here is what, acute. All right, so where acute, again, let me remind you, acute is what, less than what, and when they say an angle is acute, it means it's less than what, 90 degree. All right, so this, you apply sine rule and also cosine rule to these types of what, triangle, your acute angle triangle and your obtuse angle triangle. All right, so please take that, I need to say this before I move further. All right, so now what does the sine rule state? Now for your WAEC maths, all right, and also your JAM maths, you don't need to know how to prove how the sine rule formula came about. But if you're taking further maths, you need to learn that. All right, but for just your WAEC, you don't need to prove it. You don't need to, they won't ask you a question on how to prove the formula of your sine rule or how to prove the formula of the cosine rule. All you need to know is just the what formula. And what does the sine rule state? The sine rule states this: when you have a side, let's say for instance this is what, A, B and C, and this is also A, B and C. So this is your big angle, what, A, and this side opposite this angle, you call it your small letter, what, A, and this is the big angle, B, and the side opposite angle B is what, a small letter, B, and the side opposite angle C is what, C. You name it what, C. So in any triangle, any acute angle triangle, after you label the side that would sync with whatever angle is opposite what, the angle. Okay, so here the sine rule says that we have A over what, sine B capital A, that's angle A, is equal to what, B over what, sine B, that's capital B here, angle, is also equal to what, C divided by what, sine C. Okay, so in whichever case you can equate any two. All right, let's say okay, now that's when it comes to where do we apply your sine rule. So here, when to apply your sine rule. So these are the three conditions when you can apply your sine rule. Now, when you have one length, okay, you have one length, that's length or a side is called the length or a side. When you have one length and all the angles, you can apply the word sine angle. That means when you have, let's say you have only C and you have all the angles, it's easy for you to apply it. For here, if it's just C you just use this, you use C. Okay, you can use B is equal to what? Sine B equal to C over sine C. Since you have C as the length, that's the small letter C, okay, divided by, you have your sine, your angle here, you have your angle B, and you also have your angle what? A. So let's say, for instance, you're looking for B. All right, don't worry, we're going to do 2 WAEC examples on this. Okay, now the another condition when you use your sine rule is when you have two lengths, that's two sides, and an angle opposite one of the given sides. You have two sides, okay, and one angle must be opposite one of the given what side. So let's say you have B and A, okay, it means that you must either have angle B or have angle A for you to apply what? This rule. All right, don't worry, we're going to do an example now. The third condition is when you have two angles and one side. Okay, so you have two angles and you have one of the sides. All right, and the sides must be opposite what? Any of what? The angles. I hope you're getting it now. When you have two lengths and one of the angle is opposite one of the side, and when you have what? Two angles and one of the side is open. Let's say you have angle A, angle C. It means that you must have C or A for you to apply the sine rule. All right. Okay, now let's try an example. So here we have a WAEC past question on the sine rule. It says calculate the values of angles A and C of triangle ABC, where B is this 14.35 centimeter and A is what? 7.82 centimeter and B is what? 115.6 what degrees. So this is an angle. When you see a capital B, it means what? It's an angle. All right. So from this now, you can see this is an obtuse angle triangle, right? Because this value is greater than 90 but less than what? 180. All right, and always remember, whatever triangle you have, whatever type of triangle you have, the sum of all the angles in that triangle must be equal to what? 180. This will also help you in resolving your bearing, okay, and also your sine. So let us draw this triangle. All right, when you have these questions in your WAEC, make sure you draw the triangle. Don't just start solving. All right, so we have here 115.6 degree. So it's an obtuse triangle. So we are going to have something like this. So this is greater than 90 but less than what? 180. So you have 115.6 degree. Okay, let's leave it here. So it said B is equal to this. So it means that this point is what? B. All right. If this point is B, then this side is small letter what? B. Okay. So we can make this our A and we can make this point our C. So it means this side opposite to this angle C, this is your side C, and this angle A opposite here, this is your side what? A. All right. So it says calculate the values of the angle A and C. All right, where B, this is B is equal to what? 14.35. A is equal to 7.82 centimeter. Don't forget your units of measurement, centimeter. Okay. Now, how do we apply? We have two sides and we have what? An angle, and that angle it has the side opposite to it. Okay, so it means we can easily find. Now we have side A, we can easily find what? Angle what? A. So let's use this. We have A. Remember your sine rule, you just write it somewhere. Okay, B over sine B equal to what? C over sine C. So we're going to use A over sine, big letter A, equal to, since we have the angle B, so we're going to use B over what? Sine B. All right, so let's put in the values. What is our A here? We have our A here as what? 7.28. All right, divided by, in your WAEC, just put your centimeter. Okay, That's if it's a theory question. All right. So and we're looking for sine A. Is that not it? That's what we're looking for. Okay, because that is what we're asked to calculate, the angles of A and also C. So here, what is our B? The side B is what? 14.35 centimeter divided by sine 115.6. Okay, when we do change of subject of the formula, we cross multiply, take this one down here, take this up here. Okay, I hope we can quickly do this together. If you don't know change of the subject of the formula, please, it's very key in maths. Almost everything in maths you have to manipulate. You have to make something the subject of the formula. Please make sure you know subject of the formula before you enter that exam hall. Please, it's very key. If you don't know it, I think there are about 2 videos on this channel that explains change of subject of the formula. Please try and watch that video. It would help you. All right, you have to know it. All right, so let's move forward now. So in making this, we'll first of all cross multiplying. This will come up here. Okay, let's do it together. Okay, I would have loved to skip this step, but let's do this together. Let's multiply this. So this is what? Sine 115.6 equal to what? 14.35 times sine A. From here, we divide both sides by what? 14.35. So divide by 14.35. 14.35. So this will cancel out this. Okay, so here we have so definitely we've made sine A the subject of the formula. So we'll write here sine A is equal to what? 7.28 centimeter times sine 115.6 divided by degree divided by 14.35 centimeter, where this centimeter will cancel out the centimeter, so we're going to be left with degree. Okay, when you punch in your calculator, you should get this, 0.491451. so we have sine A is equal to this. So to get your A is now the inverse sine of this, so A is equal to what? Sine inverse of 0.491451. and what will this give us? Your sine inverse of this will give us what? 29.44 degrees. So this angle here is what? 29.44 degree. All right, so once we've gotten this as 29.44 degrees, easy for us to now get this angle. Okay, to get this angle, remember you're going to state sum of angles in, I'm just abbreviating for you, do not abbreviate, please write out in full, in a triangle. Okay, write out your triangle also, is equal to what? 180 degree. So we have here, since we're looking for this angle, let's call it X. Okay, or we can just call it capital letter C. All right, so we have here this plus this plus this, that's what? 29.44 plus 115.6 plus C is equal to what? 180 degree. Okay, so when we add this up, we're going to have what? 145.04 plus C is equal to what? 180 degrees. So here we have taken 145 to the other side, we're going to have a negative, so we have C equal to what? 180 minus 145.04. So what is this? This is going to give us what? 34.96. so this is our answer. So this angle here is equal to what? 34.96 degree. All right, so in your WAEC, if it's a theory section, you now therefore state, you say therefore angle A is equal to that, what did we get here? 29.44, and angle C is equal to what? 34.96 degree. Don't forget your degree. Okay, your unit of measurement, please don't forget, it takes a mark. All right, okay, don't forget, please always add your unit of measurement even when solving. Don't just drop out, don't drop them out, add them in your theory section. All right, so this is the answer to this. So let's solve one more question on your sine rule. Okay, I hope this video isn't taking too long. Let's solve one more question. Okay, so now we have this now. So it said calculate the values of A. We're looking for a side. This small letter means we're looking for a side or a length A. Then we're looking for the angle A and also C in the triangle. This given that B is this and C is this, and B is 110 degree 15 minutes. Okay, we have to convert this minute to what degree. Okay, we're going to see how we're going to do that. So first of all, you draw your triangle. You can see this is also an obtuse angle triangle. So we draw. Should be a straight line. Okay, so we have 101 degree 15 minutes bracket. So this is B, this is B, so this will be B. So let's make this A and let's make this C. So it's giving us B as small b as, you see the way I'm drawing and labeling this triangle. Please do the same. Okay, so B equal to what? 17.23 centimeter. C is what? This is C. C is what? C is equal to what? 10.86 centimeter. And A, we're not giving A, so A question mark. Okay, all right, so let's find A and let's find C. That's your angle A, angle C, and your length, what's A. All right, okay, so here now we can apply our sine rule. Since we have two sides and we have an angle, and that angle also opposite it, that it has is what is length. All right, so we can use here, first of all, we can find our angle C. All right, by using this, C over what? Sine capital letter C is equal to what? B over what? Sine capital letter B. It doesn't matter how you play around with your, remember the sine formula. It doesn't matter how you play around with it. Okay, as far as you use them, you have your small letter B up and your sine capital letter down. All right, so you can always equate any two, which one, whichever one. All right, okay, but here let us let's use the proper way. Let's alphabetical, let's do it alphabetically by bringing B first. Over what? Sine B is equal to what? C over what? Sine C. Okay, so this is proper. All right, so we have our B, a small letter B, as what? 17.23 centimeter divided by, what is the angle B? We have sine. Okay, now we have to convert 101 degree 15 minutes to what? To degree. And in converting 101, we have to do this here. Angle B, which is equal to, okay, let me do this here so it doesn't take space, but you have to state it somewhere in your workings. Okay, all right, and it's always best also when if it's a theory question, state all your values down. Like how will I put it? Let me say, okay, let's do this here, like if you're given capital letter B, you state it, you write it 101 degree 15 minutes. Then if you're given a small letter B, you also state it in your, before you start working. Okay, then you're given C, you also state it. All right, and what else? The others you're not given, so you just write A, you write a question mark. You're not given capital letter C. You understand what the way I'm going to. Okay, make sure you state it if this question comes out in your WAEC. All right, so from here, for your capital letter B, just beside it, then you convert to what? Degree. And in converting to degree, you divide this 15 by what? 60. This minutes 15 by 60, so we have 101 15 divided by what? 60. Okay, and what is 15 divided by 60? That will give us what? 1 over 4. Okay, that's 15 here will go here 1 and 15 here will go here 4. So we have 101 1 over 4. And what is 1 over 4? Okay, converting this fraction to decimal, we have what? 101.25. 1 divided by 4 is 0.25. Okay, you can easily use your calculator there. All right, so definitely B is equal to 101.25 degree. Please, you have to make state this working so the examiner know you are not just copying. All right, state this working just beside B. All right, so here we can now put our B as what? 101.25 degree. You know, you can't start using degree and minutes to solve. You have to convert everything to what? Degree. That's why we did this here. But in your final answer, you have to convert all degree back to what? Your minutes. Okay, so here we have, what is our C? Our C, we are given C as what? That's your small letter C as what? 10.86 centimeter, and we're looking for our sine capital. We're looking for the angle what? C. Okay, so we make sine C the subject of formula. So we take this sine C up here. Okay, bring this one down and take this up. So here we have sine C is equal to what? That will be 10.86 centimeter times this times sine 101.25 degree divided by 17.123 centimeter. This centimeter will cancel out the centimeter. Let's punch in our calculator to get the value of this. When you punch in your calculator, you're going to get what? 0.61818503. Okay, so here we can find C. This is sine C is equal to this. So our big angle C is now definitely what? The sine inverse of this, 0.61818503. And what would this give us? The sine inverse of this will give us for 38.18 degree. All right, so we can either approximate this quickly to what? 38.2 degree. All right, and also make sure you take notes in your questions. They might say approximate to 3 significant figure, approximate to 2 decimal points. Please, you need to learn that also. It's very, very key. It takes a mark. Not even a mark, I think like 2 marks. So you can imagine what 2 marks would, 2 marks can cause a difference to your total score. So please make sure you know how to approximate in significant figures and decimal places. And also there's a video on that on DTW Tutorials channel. Please, it's also one of the weakness of students, how to approximate. Please make sure you know that before you get into the exam or for your maths. All right, because almost every question they'll ask approximate to this DP, decimal place, approximate to 3 significant figure. Please make sure you learn it. Okay, so so we have this, and this, what I just did here was just to approximate. If it was in decimal place, this is just 1 dp, 1 decimal place. Or if it was in significant figures, this is 1 2 3, this is to 3 significant what figures. All right, but watch that video so you understand how to approximate. So we have our C as what? This. So we have to find A. Okay, let's find our angle A. To find our angle A, if we know have this as 38.2 degree, so we can easily find this by saying the sum of angles in a triangle is equal to what? 180 degrees. So we have here 38.2 degree plus what? This we've converted to degree as this, plus 101.25 degree plus capital letter A, which is what we're looking for, equal to what? 180 degree. So when we add this up, okay, when you add this up, punch in your calculator, we have here 39.45 plus A equal to what? 180 degree. Take this to this side. We have A is equal to what? 180. Taking this will be negative, so we have minus what? 39.45. Okay, so when you subtract this, what are we going to have? We're going to have what? 40.55 degrees. So this is what? Angle A. So since we now have angle A as 40.55 degree, it's easy for us to get now our side A by using our sine rule. A over sine capital letter A is equal to, we can either use B or we can use C over sine C, because we have both values. We have our side C, we also have the angle C. Okay, so let's just use B. So we have B over what? Sine capital what? B. So what's our A? Our A is unknown. All right, so let's just make A the subject of formula here. So we have A is equal to sine capital letter A times B over sine B. So let's put in the values of sine A. What's sine A? That's sine, this is our A, sine 40.55 times what was our B? Our B is 17 point, sorry, let's put it up here. We have 17.23 centimeter. Okay, divided by what is our sine B? Sine B is what? Sine 10, remember, sine B is 101.25. All right, so here, what do we have? when you punch in your calculator, we are going to have what? 11.42 centimeter. Okay, I hope you know how to navigate your way around your calculator by now. You should. Okay, so this is our answer for what? A. All right, so therefore you will now state, you say therefore A, your first value is equal to what? 11.42 centimeter. Our angle A is equal to what? 40.55 degree. But remember, you can see your values are given in what? Minutes. So we have to convert this 55 degree here to minutes, and in converting this 55 degree here to minutes, we'll do what? We'll say 40 bracket 0.55 times 60. Okay, and what will this give us? 0.55 times 60 will give you what? 22. So yeah, our A is finally equal to what? 40 degree 22 minutes. Okay, now for your B, it's not B, your C. What did we get? Our angle C. Angle C, where is it? Okay, this is our angle C. Okay, but I prefer we use this one, or you can use any one. All right, okay, let's use this. So we have here angle C is what? 38.2 degrees. So to convert this back to minutes, okay, degree and minutes, we have here 38 bracket 0.2 times what? 60. And what's 0.2 times 60? That will give us a 12. So we have here 38 degree 12 minutes. Okay, so this is our final answer. So you state this as this. Okay, mostly these questions come out in your theory section. That's your paper 2. So this is how you solve them. All right, so this is the end of the sine rule with 2 questions, WAEC past questions solved on your sine rule, and we'll go to your cosine rule, then we'll also take questions on bearing. No bearing. In bearing, you can either apply your sine rule or your cosine rule. All right, so thank you for staying tuned to the end of this video. Please give this video a thumbs up, share this video with your friends, please, and family preparing for the forthcoming WAEC exam, and also don't forget to subscribe. Please subscribe, and tell your friends also to subscribe to DTW tutorials. And definitely, we always say Jesus Christ is coming soon. Give your life to Christ, for the kingdom of heaven is at hand. All right, and he's coming back soon. Jesus is coming back soon. All right, he's the way, he's the truth, and he's the life. There is life in him. So I don't know where you are running to. Come to Jesus. There's life in abundance. Eternal life is in Jesus. Come to him and give your life to him. All right, so thank you for staying tuned, and you are destined to win in your forthcoming exams. You are destined to win. Kill and chase out of here. You are destined to win. Say to yourself that I am destined to win. All right, so thank you for staying to the end of this video, and see you in our next video.